this. Yeah, so I have to have the ceiling fan on today because it is so hot, right? I just came out from playing Pokemon Go, and so if you guys haven't played that, there's like it's a really hot game. I mean, it's a really hot day to be outside playing this game, right? But it was worth it at the end, I think. You know, got a couple of nice ones. But anyways, that fan, if it bothers you, sorry, it's just got to be on. Just a reminder, please take it resonates and leave the rest. If it doesn't resonate, that's okay. Please don't try to make it fit. What else? Please make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe, share if you can. And yeah, I feel like I'm missing one. Oh, and whenever this pops up on your newsfeed, it is meant for you, okay? These messages are timeless, so whenever it shows up on your newsfeed, it is meant for you. Seems I just feel a little out of it for some reason. Normally I don't go live. I never really go lives on Saturdays. But I just felt like it today. I felt called to. Very, very much called to do it. So I'm just going to. And I have nothing else to do. I want to sneeze, but okay. All right, we're going to start with Aquarius. And we're doing what do your angels want you to know. We're going to be using the Star Seed Oracle and then clarifying from there. Aquarius. Your angels want you to know you're doing okay. Like if you have been, like that's kind of like, I feel like you guys know you're doing okay, but like it's like they just want to reiterate that it's everything is fine. I kind of want to block something off. Okay, all right, that's better. Can we get messages here for Aquarius? Double mission, light worker, starseed, serve the world by being you. Whale and oracle elders, share your song, frequency of sound, diving deep. I want to, because this card, I remember the last time I did this one, I wasn't really sure how to interpret this card, but from what I'm getting right now, like the meaning that I'm getting, it's like by being yourself, that's how you're going to attract your soul tribe or like your community. Like don't be afraid, like stop trying to be somebody or stop trying to be something that you're really not, right? Questioning yourself, questioning if like people really like you for you, or if it's just like be you, love yourself, and the people who are meant to love you will be there, right? Like you don't have to question yourself. You don't have to wonder, like if you guys are overthinkers, Aquariuses, you guys are air signs, so you guys could, you guys tend to overthink. Let it go. It's like that song from Frozen. I've never watched Frozen, but letting it go. And just being yourself. We also have the courageous peony, multifaceted, let yourself be seen. Literally, it's like all of these cards, it's like the main thing is let be you. Literally, those two cards literally say be yourself. I think this is going to be a really quick reading for you, Aquas, just because it's going to start to get repetitive and I hate repeating myself. Can we clarify this? I feel like that's what your guides are trying to tell you. Like, we've told you you're going to be okay. Can you just relax? The Empress. Yeah, can you have faith? Can you just calm down? It's like, I kind of want to say, take a chill pill. Nine of Wands. Ooh, and the Page of Wands. Interesting. So you guys have a decision here that you guys are going to have to make. And it's like two paths that you guys are going to have to decide with. And the Nine of Wands and the Page of Wands, is that the same? What's the other one then? Or the Empress, where it's like, I think there might be some things in the past that where the things that you are doing now might have like, you might have been, what is it called? Disciplined for it, or just like reprimanded, or just like told like that you're not supposed to be doing it, like, or maybe that you need to be doing more. And now that you have like this knowing like you are doing the right thing, but you kind of just like, it's like stuff that's comes up from the past, right? Where it has you questioning yourself, because the Six of Swords, like this is something that supposedly you walked away from already, but you're kind of doing it still. What is this? We have the Knight of Coins. It's just that you've already worked so hard and it's coming for you already. The Empress and the Knight and the King of Coins it's coming. I almost wanted to say it's here. And it is here. It's just like maybe not in the way that you have, you just haven't seen it yet, but I feel like it's already there. Wheel of Fortune. Like you've weaved the web already. I also feel like this is something you're keeping to yourself. You're not letting other people know about it, which, as you should keep things to yourself. I'm a firm believer in keeping things to myself. Do we need advice? I guess we could do Akashic Records, and then we'll move on to Pisces. Can we, we have, it's literally repetitive at this point. Authenticity. Be your divine self at all times. You weren't designed to fit in. Break away from expectations and fully express yourself in your own unique way, and you'll be a magnet for success, which is just like I said, be yourself. People love you enough. I guess like you need to learn to love yourself. Why does my eye itch all of a sudden? Okay. Aquarius. Next we have Pisces. Pisces, it's like for you guys, your guides are like, just let it be. Or like you're letting things, like you're always looking at the positive side of things, right? Like looking at this, the glass half full. We have all paths lead home, inner authority, intuition, turn your gaze within. Star Brothers, loyalty, safety, trust, and star answers, hidden secrets. I think you guys already have like this knowledge inside of you guys, Pisces. Your guides want you to know that. You possess, like, I just want you, like, you're so powerful. You don't have to prove yourself to anyone. You know a lot more than maybe the other people know. And there's nothing wrong with that. Maybe sometimes you feel like you need to like dumb yourself down. Or like maybe if you feel like you don't have the answers, then you can't participate in conversations, which just, it's not true. Like, nobody's perfect. You guys could be like your own like greatest critic, I want to say. Can we clarify this here for Pisces? They definitely want you to take your time with something. It could be your career. Take your time, not to rush. Like, it's already yours with the Six of Pentacles. Like, you will be rewarded. Find yourself, right? Like, if this is not something you have to push, right? Or like force. It's whatever is meant for you is meant for you. Like, I also want to say, like, you guys could be like meant for something different. I want to say like more than what you're even thinking. I don't think you're thinking big enough. The Magician card here, which is like manifestations, right? Which is you guys creating stuff. Mars energy. And it is also about action. So are you guys needing to take action? There could be something, but you guys are afraid to take this action. What's holding them back? There's something here. There's some action that needs to be taken, but you're in your head about it. You're not quite sure if you're ready to take this leap. There could be another person involved here. Yeah, there. It could be like a new beginning with somebody. I also want to say, like, if there are people falling away from your life, it's because they weren't meant to be there. And I mean that in this way where it's like they were literally there watching you on like you're like preying on your downfall for some reason. So like if like people have been like unfollowing you off of social media, or like it's because you're being protected right now. Those people were not meant to be in your life. They were causing you harm. So Spirit, remove them. Yeah. You guys also will be getting justice in something. If you guys have been battling like a court case or something, you guys will be successful. So you guys could also have some money coming in that way. With this Knight of Wands, it's just, why are they scared? Why is Pisces scared here? It's because there's a lot of fire here. So you guys could be dealing with an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. We also have a lot of Earth. Those are the 2 cards here. So not Cancer. Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus. So you guys could be dealing with somebody like that. But there is like this influence where like you guys maybe don't feel like you're good enough to do something, but you guys are. Yeah, and it's only your own head, like your own, the devil energy. Like you already have the tools and the keys to this success that you guys are trying to create. It's whether or not you're going to take this actual step or not. Let's get advice. We have choice. You are being asked to make a choice that you've been struggling with. It is time to decide which path you are going to take. Listen to your intuition, eliminate everyone else's input, and feel your way into the choice that is right for you. The time is now. I think you could do it. I think you could do it too. Okay, Pisces. Next, we're gonna do Aries. Aries, I don't know, like I feel like you're on fire where you feel like you're on fire. Your guides are definitely with you. What do their angels want Aries to know? You could be a firecracker that's coming through. What do they want? 444 for you guys, Aries, right now. So you guys could be stepping into a very stable time. We have longing for home, slow down, time and nature, and boundaries. Let it go. It's not yours to carry. When we're angry, it's because a lot of times it's like something to do with control, or just like it is a lot of times. I want to say, I'm trying to think of another example, but it's kind of hard for me to put into words right now. So maybe that's how you're experiencing things, where like whenever you're angry, you don't understand why you're so angry. That could be like where the fire is coming from, because your guides want you to know like you do have a lot of anger or fire within you as a fire sign, right? You need to find out what's the reason and what's causing it. It could be like you're taking on other people's energies that are not your own, and that's why you're carrying your, like when sometimes if you, I don't know, let's say you're mad that the grocery store didn't have any apples. Okay, the grocery store didn't have any apples. You're really looking forward for apples, right? And there, I mean, obviously we can change the fruit. I'm sure the store has other fruit where you can like go to another grocery store. There's other ways to correct what it is that you want, right? But instead you're just kind of focused on not the problem, which is not having any apples. And so they just want you to realize that instead of focusing on the problem, to look for solutions. That was kind of hard to explain. And I think that might be very hard for you to do. Because maybe you let your emotions get like the best of you and you just get so angry that it's hard for you to, you don't even want to look for a solution. Yeah, you would rather just like, it would be like more so like giving up. You would rather just, it doesn't matter. You didn't really want the apples anyways at that point. When you can still have the apples, like you can still have like that sweet fruit. It's just not maybe in the way that I expected it, is what I want to say. We also, because with this eight of wands here, this is like unexpected movement. I think this is your feelings. This is you guys going 0 to 100 really quick, and that's just not normal, or I want to say healthy, because what's normal, right? I like this for you guys with the Queen of Swords and the Four of Wands. Once you're able to regulate, because that's what it is, it's regulating your emotions. You guys, I think you're going to be really obviously happier, but I think you guys are going to create like a really happy family as well, or just like kind of realize that things don't have to, like, you're going to find the joy in things a lot more easier. And I think that you might find that you get along with people a lot better too, because this has caused a lot of problems for you in life, where maybe it's just like your friends, your family, your relationships, where like it's very volatile and very hostile, because any little thing can just like trigger you. And so people just like kind of want to walk away instead of, you know, who wants to deal with someone like that? Would you want to? Maybe this is how you were like raised. I don't know. Okay, let me get advice for you guys. Not again. It's because it says choice. You're being asked to make a choice that you've been struggling with. It's time to decide which path you're going to take. Listen to your intuition, eliminate everyone else's input, and feel your way into the choice that is right for you. I think this is something that you guys just have gone through constantly, have been trying to work through, and it's just hasn't gotten easier. I don't know why, but I kind of feel like there's somebody here enabling your bad behaviors. Like, it's not a big deal, but it is. Okay, next we're gonna do Taurus. What do your angels want to say, want you to know? Your angels are like, give me a high five, you're doing great. Okay, let's see. What do your angels want you to know? Oh, we have soul gifts and training. It's time to step up. Your life is a canvas. Creative accountability and inner earth. You'll survive this. New solutions and beginnings. I feel like this is something you've already accomplished. Like, your spirit team, Taurus, is kind of like just really proud of you. They're like, pat yourself on the back. You're doing great. You might be coming in, like, you might be meeting new people, might be like creating a new community, or like getting closer with a community that's coming through too, or also distancing yourself from a community. That one's coming through the strongest, where like maybe you thought you found your place in a community, and it's now you're kind of realizing that this isn't the community for you. It kind of unsettles you, and that's okay. You know, we're not for everyone, and yeah, that's totally fine. Can we clarify this here for Taurus? Wow, you guys might be finding like a new passion really soon, because there's a lot. We have the Knight of Wands, all wands, so it's like all fire. But I think you guys are like maybe in this Knight of Wands energy, and you guys are about to step into this Emperor energy, which is, you know, boss energy. It doesn't have to be a man. You guys don't have to be a man, but it is a very masculine energy, like action oriented. So you guys could be making a lot of decisions or like taking actions towards something, because that is also the Three of Wands. This is like looking towards your future and building for something. I think that you guys have the Four of Wands right here too in a different deck. So it's like the 3 to the 4. You guys are, I want to say, might be even meeting somebody who's going to help you in this creative process, I guess. There is just something that you guys are working towards, and people like being drawn towards you, just for like your magnetic energy. And it's because like you guys have been keeping something to yourself. You guys might have been creating something, working on something behind the scenes, not really telling anybody about it, and because of that, it's like, okay, you're going to be rewarded. Like you guys have been doing, I want to, maybe even charity work, something like that. Or like you guys have been, yeah, I want to say something of that sort. Maybe, yeah, volunteering, working with your community, or like something like that. Or helping people, like those are all the same things, right? And now it's like you're being rewarded with it, with the Six of Pentacles. You guys are gonna maybe come into some money. Oh, not even money, maybe good karma. That could be, what else is that? I think it's also just the reward itself is leaving the people behind who just were not meant to be in your life, and finding a new group of people who are meant to be in your life. Because, you know, maybe you're not hearing the conversations behind the scenes of people talking about you, and like maybe you're very kind and sweet to these people and they're not. So like they're like, God is removing you from these people. Hey Jamike. So yeah, it's a blessing in disguise here, Pisces. I'm sorry, not Pisces, Taurus. You guys could be dealing with the Pisces. Anything else here? Yeah, it's gonna hurt. You might feel like, why is this happening to me? But that's okay. Don't feel like that if that's how if you feel, because just not everybody can be in your energy. Not everybody deserves access to you. And these people just don't. And that's fine. And that's not like in a stuck up way where like this person doesn't get access to me, like I'm too good for them. It's more so that this person doesn't appreciate your energy, right? Like, so if somebody doesn't appreciate you or value you, then why would you want to be in that, right? It's not even, yeah, just clarifying that, because sometimes people are like, oh, they think they're too good for they're gonna be like, oh, Taurus thinks they're too good for us. No, you think Taurus is too good for you. Taurus is not meant to be in that environment because you guys don't make it a safe space for Taurus. Okay. Oh, yeah, right. Next we have Gemini. Okay, Gemini, what do your guides want you to? Something about passing. Or pass them? I don't know why that's coming so strongly. What's coming through here? What is it Gemini's guides want them? Angels to know. We have surrender to the sweetness, Venus energy, pleasure, joy, make love to life. Breath of the cosmos, my will to thy will, micromanaging the universe. And I'm sorry, righting past wrongs, uprooting. This is like such a beautiful card. It is very Venus energy, and it is just to take in your surroundings and like appreciating them, and just giving thanks for life. I think that could be sometimes very hard for, I want to say, you guys, Gemini. I think, I don't know right now, but I'm feeling like you feel like life could be a struggle. You don't want to think like that. No. See, like me, like I don't want to say that. So maybe you guys like stop yourself a lot from thinking that. And it's understandably like Earth is a very low vibrational planet. It's very hard, and it's because people have free will. And unfortunately, when people have free will, a lot of times they just are very selfish, and it's just like we don't understand why people would do the things that they do. That's very off topic, but anyways, yeah, so your guides, I think, you guys might be trying to control a situation that you can't control anymore. And again, I'm getting like very like pushback because it's like very strongly, yeah, but then again, no. It makes me want to stop and think, where it's like, is this what you think, like what you want to do? Is this something that you really want to do, or something that you feel like you must do? Again, it's split. It's still very split here. Can we clarify this here for Gemini? I feel like this is like it's like a very specific message. But there is like just something that you guys have to keep to yourself here. that you guys are not keeping to yourself, because you feel like you have to share this with somebody. Like that's what I'm getting, where it's just like you feel like this is their burden or their responsibility, or like they need to have access to you, when they really don't. And again, it's like very split here, because it's like the right thing to do, or it's, see, I keep wanting to go back and forth, because it's like, this is the right thing. You want to do what's fair. You want to do what's right. But I feel like you have an answer here that you don't want to take. You don't want to do. And what is it? You don't want to cause an argument with somebody. You want to make somebody happy. Oh my God. Your guides, this is what your guides want you to know. What do you want them to know? Your guides want you to know that you're stuck in a situation with the Hangman here. And you know the truth of it. You know the truth. And that you can't change somebody, you can't make somebody change, and so to stop trying to make that happen. It's like, I know you guys keep getting this pushback, and this is where it's, you guys are micromanaging the universe. We can want something so bad, and then we can even ask for it, and then when we get it, if it's not what we want, we have the absolute right to walk away from it, because that's not what I wanted. From experience, like, oh my, I will walk away from it. Like, I don't care, walk away. Because that just proves that it's like, if you don't walk away, it's like you're acting out of a place of lack, where like you don't feel like anything better can come. So that's where you're gonna stay. Even if you feel like it's the right thing to do, the right thing is not to get disrespected. It's not to be a doormat. It's not to let somebody play games with you, because it's just not, right? I want to say Pisces again. I don't know why. Gemini, you have a lot more power than you think, and sometimes by walking away, you are meant to teach somebody a lesson. Whether or not you want to teach this person a lesson, that is your role. And by you enabling, or you staying there and like allowing this person to think what they're doing is okay because you're always going to be there, that's a problem. Okay, let me get advice, and then I'm moving on. We have depleted. You are not overgiving and not take. You are overgiving. See how I go back and forth, where it's like, Gemini, you feel like you should be doing more, and you've really done more than enough. You are overgiving and not taking enough time to rest and rejuvenate. Reevaluate your relationships and commitments, or you may soon risk your health and deteriorate in some way. They say, like, a lot of times, like when people are sick, or like they age faster than how they actually look, it's because they take on so much of other people's energies, and not just energies, but like their problems, or like their stress is like the #1 killer. Like people, that's why you get heart attacks, that's why you get high blood pressure, that's why you get all this. And while it's because a lot of times too, we're trying to control people who cannot be controlled. We can't. The human nature does not want to be controlled. And who wants to add that? Like, we're already taking care of ourselves, and to take care of another adult, please, it's just, you know. Okay, all right. Good luck to you guys, Jim. I really do hope it works out. Okay, Cancer. What do we have for you? What do your guides want you to know? Your angels are watching you, Cancer. It's like, what is... Okay. Cancer, what do we have for you? What do your angels want you to know? Yeah. You guys could be indulging a little bit too much. We have loosen your grip, density, addiction, let God in. Doors are opening, you decide, rewards, wild card, and time and nature, slow down. Are you like free falling? I feel like you guys are free falling. Are you guys not caring anymore about something? Like, it's kind of like your guides are kind of watching you give up on. It's not so bad. Let's see. What do you want Cancer to know? You have a choice here, Cancer. And it's not even really a choice in a way, because it's like, this is what you're meant to do. And because you have to walk, regardless, you have to walk away. And then you have to meet this star here. You have to meet somebody. You have, not meet somebody, maybe meet yourself. It could be that. But like, you are meeting something or someone that you are meant to. I don't know why I'm getting so overworked. I don't know if you guys are getting overworked about this. That could be if like you guys have been drinking or dealing with like codependency issues. It's because it's a lot easier than trying to figure this out. There's something here that you guys are just not really sure you can handle, I want to say. Your guides want you to know you're not going to ever get anything more than you can handle. What do their guides want them to know? There's an offer here, Cancer, that you guys feel like you missed out on. But again, I feel like there's another opportunity here coming. Whatever's meant to be will be, right? But you cannot live in this. It's like shame and regret. And that's not a way to live life. Find the lesson in it. And that's all you can do. If there is so that way, let's say, because you do feel like you missed out on an offer or an opportunity. Okay, well, what can you do so that the next time this offer or opportunity comes up, you are ready or you are prepared? And that's to say, like, even like if it comes, it's going to come. I want to say that it's going to come. But what it is that sometimes like the universe will like give us like these things so that way, like these tests to see if we're ready for like the real thing. So you're being like, you have to continuously make sure you're ready for it and not give up just because you're thinking about something that happened last month or last year or last week, right? Like you missed out on that opportunity. Obviously, it's so that when another opportunity presents itself that you are ready. Because especially if I feel like, because with the Knight of Cups, it does seem like a romantic offer because that's typically what it is and it came out in the reverse. And then the Four of Wands here, that's typically the marriage card with the World here. You're going to complete a cycle with somebody. But you have to get off of like this, woe is me, like I messed up. I don't know. It's like self-pity. I don't know why I'm being so mean. I'm sorry. Okay, let me just get advice for you guys. Why am I so irritated? I think maybe you're irritated with yourself, Cancer. Like you just feel like you messed up and it's just like you're being so hard on yourself unnecessarily when it's really not that deep. Like things happen. And I just keep telling yourself that things happen. We have honor yourself. Recognize the hard work you put into getting where you are today. Instead of thinking how far you still have to go, remind yourself of all that you've accomplished and be proud. Because you've done a lot. You will do a lot too. Okay, I'm gonna cleanse the space because I don't really like being annoyed. I think it was like energy that lingered from Gemini to Cancer, and it's like I really don't like it. Okay. Leo. What do we have for Leo? What do your angels want you to know? We have cracked open, rock bottom. Ooh, surrender to the alchemy of life. Star brothers, Horus energy, protection, loyalty, safety, and trust. And Hyrith, longing for home, homesick for the stars. I don't know if you guys have been feeling really alone. Because I am kind of feeling that. But it's like, it's because to me, it feels like you have like a sea of people around you, but you feel alone. And like you just, which is kind of even lonelier. Like nobody can really understand you. You don't that's what I'm kind of getting. For some reason, because it's not making sense. So this is like so this is how you're feeling, which is just not true. You might feel like you're very behind, or like because it's like, yeah, you're not behind. I don't know, like where you've done something wrong and it's just not true. Your guides want you to know that's not true, but like your beliefs can become reality. So be careful by your thoughts. Like if you're thinking, oh, I'm so far behind, like every time you have a negative self-thought, like 3 times repeat the positive one, right? But I do want to say you guys are surrounded by really like trustworthy people. They really do. What is going on? Why is that a no? I don't understand. Because maybe this is like you feel like you're not. That's what it is. Like you feel like nobody could really understand you, but like I feel like you do have people around you and you don't for some reason. So what's up? But your guides want you to know that you're okay. Like the people around you would not be around you if they did not think they were the right people for you. That's a very neutral. What are your guides? What do they want to say here for? If there is something that you guys have been wanting to pursue or do, now is the time. Like I think also too, like when we're stuck in that day-to-day rut of just living life, it can get very boring, very dull. I think there is something here that there is that you have been wanting to do. What is it? Something to do with, they also want you, okay, so you guys could be meeting somebody. I want to say a soulmate. Mind you, soulmates does not have to be romantic. It could also be platonic. But there is a soulmate coming in here. But it's only after you kind of get out of this like self-negative thought or like if we're so focused on something like, I like, because that's just because it is a partnership. I'm going to talk about marriage. I'm never going to get married. That's something you guys keep telling yourself that I'm never going to get, and that's something that you guys want. Then that kind of reaffirms it. You have to get yourself out of that headspace. If you cannot positively affirm that, then maybe even just try to forget thinking about it. And like doing this other thing that you guys are meant to actually be doing, which is what? What is it here? There's something here to do with your community. What is it? Leaning on them. Yeah, leaning on them, asking them for help, asking for like, if you guys are trying to create something, because I do feel like you guys are trying to create something. And maybe your guides want you to create something. But for some reason, I hear like, you shouldn't do that. So I'm guessing this is your voice, where it's like, no, it's not going to work. It's not going to be worth it. Can I just say, like, sometimes it's like the experience. So that's all you can get from it. Like, you don't have to actually, make money. I know people are like all about making money because we need to live. But like, if you want to start a garden, okay, yeah, that's going to cost money to actually start it. And you might not actually make any money off of this garden, right? But it'll give you something to do. It'll like, be a hobby, give you like, you can learn things. And so there doesn't have to always be a monetary gain for whatever it is that you are trying to start, right? As long as like it brings you joy and happiness, that's enough. Okay. Let me go ahead and get advice for you guys. have boundless possibilities. I love this for you guys. You're standing at the edge of limitless potential. Don't limit your dreams based on past experiences. Embrace the boundless possibilities that await you. Because there's a lot. And even if you fail, like life, like we're not always going to succeed in everything, but that's how we learn, right? Okay. Next we have Virgo. 4044. You guys, Virgos, your guides want you to know that you are on the way to like a very stable path. You're almost there. Can we get messages here? We have lost lands, soul memories, and gifts. You've done this before. Oh, the Seven Sisters, birthing creation, tapestry of life, expressions, and inner earth. You'll survive this. New solutions and beginnings. There's a lot of new stuff, like you creating something, maybe a new home, a new job, a new child. That could be, it's like a whole bunch of different things that could be coming up here for you. Your guides want you to know that this is not your first life here on earth, right? You're not a new soul here, Virgo. You've lived here, you've come down here many times. Things might be hard for you. I want to say, like, is it particularly hard this life? Kinda. No, I feel like you've had harder lives than this. So what is it about this one? You're kind of being tested, Virgo, on how it is, like where you value peace and what it is that you think a soulmate is. For some reason, I'm feeling like the soulmate is within you. No? Okay. What is it? But it's just something about what you value, like how you value peace. Yeah. That's so interesting. You literally got the Tower and the Five of Wands card here, where this is like, there is a lot of chaos and confusions and like a lot of endings, and it's just like, it's just a lot. And refusing, and the Nine of Wands in the reverse, where it's like you don't want to compromise. But I feel like you've been compromising a lot of yourself. And your guides are telling you, you came down here to master that. You came down here to master being at peace with yourself. And that's just like so hard for you. I don't know if it is very hard, but I'm feeling like it might be very hard. Thank you. Noma. Hey, Lion. That's so funny. Okay. Yeah, finding peace, balance, Virgo. There is something that's going to be coming in your way here, Virgo, where if like you really have truly mastered being at peace with yourself, then there is like this financial abundance that's about to be headed towards you. With, again, like this Temperance card here, pouring into yourself. Anything else? Okay, let me just get advice. We have authenticity. Be your divine self at all times. You weren't designed to fit in. Break away from expectations and fully express yourself in your own unique way, and you'll be a magnet for success. Okay. All right. That's it for you guys. Next, we're going to do Libra. Libra, your guides want you to stop doubting yourself. All right. Something about English too, I don't know. We have lifting the veil, questioning everything, unaligned must go. All paths lead home, and forge don't follow you. Be the leader you wished you had. That's tough. I think it's because your guys want you to know that you are the blueprint. You are going to be the one to show the way. You're going to be the one to lead people. But in order to do that, you do have to let go of some things that maybe that's been holding you back, whatever it is. There maybe it's like a limiting mindset or belief. There is just something that is going to require you to look inwards and see what it is that needs to go, whether that might be the limiting beliefs. It could be people, it could be habits. Can we get messages here? Yeah, it starts with you, Libra. Whatever it is that you, and I feel like you're experiencing some pushback, or like you're not quite sure that that's true. It is. They are reaffirming this for you, so please believe it. You guys need to work on yourself. If you guys haven't already, maybe you guys have, but yeah, with the World card, you guys are completing cycles too. You guys could be breaking generational curses. You guys are, stop doubting yourself, or like maybe if you hang out with people who knew you at a time in your life where you maybe weren't so great, it is very hard to grow in an environment. That's so hard for me to say for some reason. It's very hard for you to grow in an environment. Wow. Anyways, where you got sick, where you can't, you have to move on. And that could be very hard for you. You might feel like especially if this is like a group of friends, like, okay, you've known them forever, you don't know any other way. But the truth is there are many other options. Like when that's like a lack mentality, and when we have that, it's not really anything that's beneficial towards us. When we think there's a lot, there's going to be a lot. With the King of Wands, yeah, you guys, I already feel like you guys have this passion inside of you. You guys have been working towards it. If you have anybody in your life who kind of is negative towards you in this way, or like shoots down your belief, I would just honestly suggest cutting them out of your life for the time being. Just because we cut somebody out of our life does not mean they are gone forever. Maybe they need to grow that way, and then you need to grow that way, and then you guys can meet back up. I'm just gonna get advice for you guys and then move on. Can we get messages here for Scorpio? Not Scorpio, Libra. There's something, okay, we have dependence. There's something or someone you are clinging to, and it's keeping you from stepping into your light. You have everything you need to succeed, and the only approval you need is your own. Yeah, you guys are like questioning if like you're on the right path, or like if you're doing the right thing. And I feel like you guys are. So what's holding you back? Is it because you're not getting recognized? Or it's like you're not like seeing progress? Okay, next we have Scorpio. Scorpio, what do your angels want you to know? I'm definitely feeling like the past is the past, Scorpio. Like maybe let that go. Again, I'm here, like it's like a very push and pull. Your guides want you to let something go, and then you don't. Your higher self is just like, no. We have the Hathors, deep love, mother's milk, birth as a portal. Star bathing, light body, crystal grid, transmission, activation, and star ancestors, hidden secrets, lost wisdom, look a little deeper. Your guys want you to know, like, want you to like to think about why are you holding on so deeply to something? There is just something here. There's like a wound. What is this? It's like, okay, they want you to know you guys have a new beginning coming in here, to start something. But I feel like there's some, like, you guys are holding on to something that's stopping you. And what are they holding on to? Okay, with the Three of Cups, so there's somebody here that you've had a connection with that puts you in a third-party situation, that you're still holding on to, that you're kind of hoping that there is a new connection here with them. But what do your guides want you to know? Oh. Okay, so that they're going to start a new connection with this person. Yeah. Interesting. Scorpio, you guys always have like the most interesting readings, but there is somebody here in the past that put you in a third-party situation that is coming back in to try to reestablish a connection with you. Yeah. I wasn't expecting that. Anything else? No. The Moon card. And the Sun card. Damn, this person's your opposite. This person could be like a twin flame, honestly. This person feels really bad about the way that they hurt you. Interesting. Okay, next let me just go ahead and get advice and I'm gonna move on. We have take a chance. It's time to step outside your comfort zone. The world is waiting for you to take a chance. When you do, you'll be rewarded with newfound confidence and enthusiasm and will begin to attract new results. You know, I wonder, because this kind of feels, a Scorpio, like you found like your soulmate, like, you know, like you believe this person, like yeah, the cards are saying this is your soulmate. But I wonder if like, I wonder how other people get their confirmation. If you could tell me, Scorpio, how you got your confirmation that somebody is your soulmate. Because I know I got mine in like a couple of dreams. And so like sometimes I'm like, when I do these readings, I'm like, wow, I want to know how they know that this person is their soulmate. Like, but okay. Next we have Sagittarius. What are your angels trying to tell you? We have lost lands, soul memories, and gifts. You've done this before. Deep cellular healing, physical and emotional healing, and I'm sorry, righting past wrongs. So your guides want you to, I think you guys have been doing this already, but this is just like extra confirmation if you guys have been doing it. Like you guys might be doing some self-love, self-care. I think that you already have like, I don't know, Sagittarius, they feel like you're okay. You're on the right path. You know what you're doing. Not to, like, you're not really worried about anything. They're not really worried about anything for you either. I'm not sensing any trouble. Like, they're not sensing any trouble from you. Can we clarify this here? Interesting. Seven of Swords is like, there could be somebody here in the past that like there was like a miscommunication that they might want to come and try and repair or repatch whatever it is that happened between you guys. It does feel like a misunderstanding here, like with the words, because it's a lot of air. So air is like communication. Could be with a Gemini, it doesn't have to be, but this person feels like this person has a really strong energy, because I'm trying to like pick up on your guides, and it's this person. So this person is like, they really think about you a lot. They want to figure out a way to kind of like clear this path to come back into, like they're working on a plan. Your guides want you to know that. What else do your guides want you to know? Ooh. Is this person could be like a professional victim. You know, maybe A lot of air. Oh my God. They could be a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius because there's just so much air here. Okay, the way that it's coming through is like this person has like a decision to make. Like they could like hold on to like their hurt or their pain and like get in their heads, or like they can let you be right, and they don't like that. Which is, again, why is this person pulling on your energy when it... Okay, I'm going to just kindly move on, and we're going to pull on what it is your guides want you to know. There's definitely some change coming headed your way. 555 right there on the clock. What did... You have a lot of options, Sagittarius, that you guys are this Queen of Pentacles. You guys are very healed. Don't feel like... I think you guys are okay with having these options, though. I think you guys also know that once you're committed to yourself and like this self-love, this self-healing journey that you're on, that there is an abundance of choice. I think so many of the times when like in the past readings I've done today, people have been focusing on like an abundance of like lack mentality, right? Where it's like they feel like if they leave something behind. You guys have the exact opposite. You guys are like an abundance mentality, and so that's really good. It's like you know the right person, and your guides want you to know that the right person will come to you at the right time, and there's no need to force anything. Okay, let me get advice, and then I'm moving on to Capricorn. We have see it through. You don't always finish what you started, and then start talking badly to yourself because of it. Break the karmic pattern by seeing a project through to the end and then be proud of it you accomplished. I don't feel like you have this problem though. I really don't. I think that you guys are very good at like just being. But okay. I think this is more like this person, again, this person has a very strong energy pull, trying to pull you back, trying to make you finish this connection. They don't think this connection is done. So, okay, I'm done with this person. Let's move on to Capricorn. Capricorn, what do we have? Oops, I forgot to put 3 cards up here. Capricorn, you guys could be forgetting things that are like right in front of your face. But more so like your guides are trying to show you something right in front of your face and you're not really paying attention to it. Or like you're missing the signs. It's more so like you guys could be experiencing like delayed, like something will happen, like you'll think about it, like you'll think back on it and you're like, oh, that's why that happened. But they're trying to like get you to see things before that actually happens. We have, oh, whales and orcas. Share your song, frequency and sound, diving deep, physical and emotional healing, and time is not running out. Trust the wave that you came on. Taking time to heal and to find ourselves and to find our tribe is not wasted time. It is very needed time, and it is something that we should account for, right? There is no time frame on healing. There is no time frame on like when to like stop loving someone or like when to like, you know, so to take all of that and to like like, you know, thank you, thanks, but to take all of that and to acknowledge that that's time that was needed and that you're not behind. Because why would you feel behind? Because maybe some things that you have to go through that other people don't have to go through, and that's why you're like, okay, if I didn't have to go through all this, I would be at where that person is at. When literally you don't know what that person has gone through. You don't know what they are going to go through. And everybody's time is different, right? Like we all have different stops to get off on and get back on. Don't ever like comparing yourself is literally just like the thief of joy, right? We have Aries and the Hangman, where like you feel stuck, but you're not stuck. You are in a place where you are needed right now, and that's okay. You're waiting for your new beginning. There's nothing wrong with waiting either. Sometimes it's just, especially our culture here, it's like, if you want to call it a culture, but it's always go, 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 go. It's not normal in all the parts of the world. Yeah, what is this in regards to? You guys do kind of have like this decision where you are either going to not heal, not take the time to heal, and then keep kind of repeating the same cycles. And like you see this person is holding on to the sword that's hurting them. And or else you can take the time to a sword, take the time and become like this world card here where you complete a cycle and you become stronger and you are not the same person that you were before, and that's okay, which is Judgment. I feel like that was kind of all over the place. You might feel like, you know, healing is not linear. One moment you'll feel like you're okay, and then the next minute you're going to feel grief. That's okay. That's normal. And to just give yourself grace. I think that's kind of hard for you guys. Your guides want you to know you're not alone. Oh, there is so much. You guys are holding on to more hurt than is necessary. Because sometimes we need that hurt. Like we need like that to fuel us, right? To motivate us to do better or to want, like, you know. But you guys are holding on to it to the point where it's becoming toxic and it's slowing down your hurt, and it's like not allowing you to be the best version of yourself. Because we all have a choice on whether or not like how we let something affect us. Okay, may I get advice? Can we please get advice here for Capricorn? We have shame. You've carried this burden far too long. It's time to release the guilt you placed on yourself and start a new chapter in your life. Set a new goal and begin taking action towards happiness. Happiness is 100% a choice. In the sense where like you get to choose your mindset, right? Also too, like if you go into an environment where you feel like it's very like you can feel the anxiety, if you can, I know sometimes that anxiety is our home, and that's a goal that, you know, we have to work towards to get out of, but you're working towards something, and then to not want to put yourself in that position again in a way that's not so extreme, right? Because we can't just cut everybody out. Okay, that's it for me today, guys. Thank you so much if you guys are still here. Please make sure you like the video, comment, subscribe. I will be back on Tuesday at noon. And it's just going to be a regular all signs reading. And everything should be timestamped pretty soon. And yeah, have a good weekend. Love you guys. Have a good night.